And welcome back, everyone, to game number 2 here for the winners match for Group M for the FX Open Invitational Series. I am Unstable, joined here by Railkin. We have IMSeeD up against QuanticIllusion. Cloud Kingdom will be our map number 2, chosen by Illusion, as he is down 0-1 in this series. Let's jump into it, and we have our teal of Protoss down here at the bottom left is going to be IMSeeD. And of course, at the top right, we have QuanticIllusion as our orange Terran. Looks like he went for a gas first here. With the gas numbers that he's got, so it's going to be very interesting to see what he wants to try and do with this. Of course, a very solid game from him last time, but he was just caught off guard with those DTs, did what he could to come back into it, and a really solid game, engagement in that last little bit, but he just didn't have the supply to be able to deal with it, and IMSeeD did an amazing job of zoning him out until taking out that third base. So what do you think we're going to see from him this time, Railkin?
I don't know, like, Illusion likes being aggressive. Is one thing we've seen consistently throughout these games. But IMSeeD really shut him down. So I wouldn't be surprised if Illusion goes for something a little bit different. He looks like he's actually starting off Hellions. So he could be going for Hellion Marauder here. We've been seeing that a little bit more often recently. To mixed success.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. It would have been mixed success. Oop.
He's actually making another reactor. So he's actually going to be going Hellion Marine, maybe get that starport out and go for the drop split attack. It's the only thing I can think of with this.
Well, we do see he is getting a good scout on what's going on here. We see the robotics facility. Did he see that robotics? No, he did not. Okay, so we got a 1-gate into robo here for IMSeeD, and against this build here by Illusion, it's actually going to work out well for Illusion if he goes to the Hellion Marine. Because the Marines absolutely tear through a lot of those Immortal Shield's hit points really quickly, and it looks like that's exactly what we're going to see here from him. He's still getting gas here at the moment. What else is he... Yeah, he's just still getting gas, even after getting those 2 reactors. And getting an expansion as well. So this could work out well. It could actually turn out disastrously, depending on the Immortal numbers that come out from IMSeeD. He's already got 1 on the way instantly. Looking at IMSeed's vision here, he did see the gas first, but didn't see anything else. So he's just going for that first Immortal just to be safe, because he's from any kind of opening.
Yeah, I mean, this is the type of thing from what Illusion's doing that it could catch somebody who's cutting a lot of corners or playing really greedy. It could really punish them. For what IMSeeD is doing, he's just not going to have the right units out. He started off with the Immortal, he's going to follow it up with an Observer, but if he'd switched these 2 around, he would have actually scouted this out. Maybe he'd actually skipped the Immortal. We'll see how this works out. He is actually working on his Nexus, but his units are up on the high ground because he doesn't know if there's any attacks coming in. He's got the 4 Hellions, but he didn't choose to send the Marines with him, so he's actually coming in with just the 4 Hellions.
Well, he still will be able to get these sentries if IMSeeD doesn't pay attention quick enough. He does see it with the Observer, very luckily for him. Yeah, has targeted down those sentries. There we go. Actually, really nicely done here by IMSeeD. Look at that. He actually just caught all of these Hellions in the middle. He's probably going to get the 3rd one too with this before he actually gets away. That was amazingly done.
That was really solid control from IMSeeD. It looked like he was going to be in trouble, but he actually kept the 3-way, then he locked the 3 and then moved the sentries out, let the Mortal pound at them, brought the sentries in temporarily just to add a little bit of damage, and brought them back out when they ran out of shields. Just really good micro. Now, Illusion's kind of not sure what to do because he lost 3 Hellions. He does have 5 Hellions and a lot of Marines walking across the field, but this would be so much better with those 3 Hellions still alive.
Well, it doesn't really that matter. IMSeeD has still only had that 1 gateway this entire time, remember. He's got 3 Stalkers, 2 Sentries, a Zealot, and that Immortal. He's going to have to engage on this ramp here when Illusion comes through, because that Zealot's going to instantly die. The Sentries are going to die really quickly, but he needs to come in with both of them at the same time, and here we go. Is he going to catch him? He got again. He's going to do it again! He's done it again! Oh my god! I cannot believe that just happened not once, but twice to Illusion. He's a really on-the-ball player, but that is actually...
That wasn't even walled in. He just actually walked out of it, but it took Illusion a second to realize that that wasn't completely walled in, so he lost a few Hellions unnecessarily there. But at this point, he's got to be so frightened of attacking up this ramp, because he's got to think it's going to happen again. And now IMSeeD is predicting the fact that he's going to try and come up through the 3rd base, and he's right high.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. That's going to put Illusion really far behind now. We do see extra barracks being made, one engineering bay as well, but Seed is going to follow this up with the double forge. He's going to get a whole heap more gateways, robotics facility, and he's going to be playing so comfortably right now, looking at the work against 44 to 38. He stopped all this aggression coming in from Illusion as well, and I wouldn't be surprised if he takes a third base shortly at the same time.
Yeah, he's just in a really solid position. He knows that he can invest a lot in the tech right now, just because he's not too worried about Illusion attacking him. And like you said, I wouldn't be surprised if he actually goes for the Nexus. He does have a probe heading over in this direction to start a pylon, so he's thinking about it. He's going to be doing it soon, trademark. And we'll just see how soon. The extra gateways have finished up. Or did he make the extra gateways? Where are the extra gateways?
No, he said he was going to make extra gateways after he gets this tech going. It's going to happen anyway. But we do see a third base coming up. Colossi on the screen. Yeah, the point of going all the tech structures first is to get them started, and then you follow up with the extra gateways afterwards, just to while you can. Seed isn't going to try and do anything dangerous at this point in time. We do see Illusion coming out yet again. He does have Stim this time, but there's just so many sentries he can force field this ramp all he wants, and the Immortal there as well. And now that we do see extra gateways actually being made, he's going to go up to 6 in total. And by the time Illusion gets over here, it's not going to end up too well for him, because we are going to have the first Colossus on the field. There it is.
And there is no range for it, so he will be able to be in range of the one Marauder. Never mind. So there's only one Marauder gonna be able to pick away at that. So this Colossus is actually gonna be really good. And the force fields only catch a few units, so that could have been much worse for Illusion. Illusion is now loading up the units into these medevacs, but there's a pylon here. Is gonna spot this. Seed is just one step ahead of him constantly this entire game.
Yeah, it definitely is. We do see, like, he does not have Blink just yet, but he's going to catch this medevac anyway. He's going to come forward. A lot of these units are just stuck here for Illusion. He's going to have to try and get away. He's going to come into the natural at the same time. This is going to work out well for him this time, as we do only just see more units coming in, and it looks like Seed was prepared for it anyway. Just not going to be enough. This was Marines coming through. The factory on the minimap looked for, like, a lot more units there for a second, but unfortunately it wasn't.
Yeah. There's a big group of units back in Illusion's natural, and he's still looking to try and get aggressive with this 2 medevacs worth of units, but he's actually just having to get out of here.
Yeah, there's nothing
he turned around with just a few stalkers, giving Illusion a chance to actually take one of those out. This factory's going to scout everything out that's going on in the main base, but there's nothing he's not already aware of at this point. So it's just going to go down. There are triple Vikings. I believe you mentioned that already. And so he's getting prepared to deal with the Colossus. But there's only 2, and he never actually went for the range upgrade. So we're probably just going to see a Templar Archives here in a second. Just leaving this Colossus count at 2 with no range, letting them deal with Marines and nothing else, and then move straight into Storm is what it looks like he's going for.
Yeah, that does work out quite well, quite a bit. There's the Colossus range right now. It was probably... Yeah. Do have +2 upgrades coming out here for Seed at the moment. They aren't even on the way.
He just blinked right on top of both of those medevacs.
Yeah.
Blasted them out of the sky.
Yeah, that was quite nicely done. You did get the pylon though. So we do see Illusion taking his third base now at 14-14. Yeah, right? 14-14 just then. And his third base has always seemed to be a little bit later than a lot of the other Terrans we see coming through. Hallucination is on the way now actually as well, but Illusion's level 2 upgrades were delayed because he didn't have that armory, so that works out well for Seed at the same time, so that's going to be very interesting. We do see a lot more gateways going on for Seed at the moment. It looks like he's going to be getting aggressive very shortly. He's going to have 2 Colossi, third one on the way, 4th one in production as well. And with these Viking numbers, it might work out well, considering we've seen Illusion do some quite nice control with them before. But he's also going to be down on the upgrades. These 2 upgrades are going to finish very, very quickly here for Seed. And he also sees this army coming as well. Sentries!
Some units, air units, just to deal and delay the Vikings a little bit. But
look at this! He's actually blinking forward. He's going to get a couple of the Vikings as they come forward. Really nicely done there. And he just did that right as he scanned. So that's not very nice. But he's still going to be able to blink forward, pick off quite a few units, force Illusion to back up here. And he definitely saw those those hallucinations being made, so that's just really unfortunate timing.
Yeah, but he also doesn't know which ones are real, so he's just gonna back off, let those time out, because he doesn't want to have to throw down another scan. He's already fighting from position where he's behind. He wants to be muling his bases instead of wasting scans.
Mm.
And he actually doesn't have any energy to throw a scan, so that's all the other reason why he's gonna back off. And if you look at the army supplies, they're pretty much even, but the army of this Protoss player IMSeeD right now is just really scary. He hasn't started the 3-3 just yet. He does almost have enough resources to start both of those at the same time.
Oh, one
but
Viking getting a
he's
little
not
bit
quite
too far
going for it.
Well,
Yeah.
as he takes down the rocks here, he's going to try and engage these Vikings. As we see him blinking forward, they're getting a couple of them down to really low health. He is probably going to go up to this third base. Scan goes down by Illusion, seeing where he is. Both of them maxed out. However, these Vikings getting a little too close. There's going to be a blink underneath them. There we go. 2 Vikings go down instantly, and he really needs to keep that alive. Another Medivac going down as well. And there we go. We do see a stim coming down. The IMSeeD does not want to run up that ramp. There's some... Oh my god, the hallucinations taking the fire of the Vikings as he's going forward. A lot of these Bioforces being shredded at the top of this ramp here as well. And look at that, all 3 Colossi survive because of those hallucinations.
Yeah.
Really well done there by IMSeeD. Now blinking forward on top of the ramp as well. He's going to completely clean up the rest of his army. He's going to lose 1 Colossus eventually, but still, use of hallucination really nicely done there. And there's the GG coming out from Illusion, and IMSeeD will advance into the round of 32 for the FX Open Invitational. Congratulations to him. And Illusion will go into the final match though, so he can't feel too bad about that. He will play the winner of Whale and Crazy Moving, so let's see how that goes. Stay with us.